All right, so this part I'm about to say, this is part you're going to do before you do the intro.
Okay.
All right. On today's episode, we talk country rap with Big Chuck, Austin, and Cecil.
My name's Sandman. Please start that off.
We are not doing some stupid shit.
I need you to start that off.
You're a sack of shit.
My name is Sandman.
All right.
On the podcast.
We cut that right there. Was it recording?
Yeah,
Take two.
I recorded the intro there.
Okay. All right, now we're started.
I mean, are you going to redo the intro and call me Sandman?
No. No, I'm not.
Because that's my fucking name.
Yeah.
Get to fucking know it. Because you're going to want to show it.
All right, so country rap, what is it? How long has it been around? Who's in it? Big Chuck. You've been in country rap.
Yep. Yeah.
How long you been doing country rap?
4 or 5 years, something like that. I got into it, man. I watched it from afar for a long time, and then I kind of was like, I remember telling my buddy one day, like sitting outside, I was like, man, I think I want to start like talking about country shit more in songs. Like these guys seem, to be kind of getting some views and shit, Now, I was country, you know what I mean? There wasn't no doubt about it, I was country. But the thing about most rappers is like when they first got started, they tried to act more like the black rappers, you know what I mean? I guess we won't say black, right? Well, that's
Yeah, that's
A little
loud.
touchy subject.
yeah, I'm gonna turn him down just here.
Yeah, it peaked out a little bit there.
But no, I mean, like, yeah, who's in country rap? Country rap's been around, I'd say, now for a decade or more. Who started country rap? It's always debatable. You're gonna have people that say Bubba Sparks. You're gonna have people that say Colt Ford. You're gonna have people
Some
that
people say Kid Rock
yeah. I mean, I dig that, but I mean,
with Cowboy.
if you listen to Kid Rock's first album where he rapped, it was nothing like country. I mean, he was talking about eating pussy and like just, it was the most like vulgar. It was called Yodeling in the Valley or some shit. What was it called, Austin? Kid Rock's first album?
I don't know, but I like to eat pussy.
Yeah. I mean, he was a young dude. He was trying to prove himself. But so here's where the debate comes in. All right, so you talk about country rap. All right, well, country rap is just basically where you got white kids that have been struggling to belong ever since the beginning of time. I grew up in the fucking Eminem era. When Eminem came out, goddamn, I mean, Austin, if he would have been a kid then, he'd have had blonde hair. I promise you he would have. Most kids did. I just was fat and couldn't really pull it off, you know what I mean? Like, so.
I had blonde hair.
You did it. You were fucking Slim Shady. You were a Stan, like. And I mean, that's where it all kind of started. And then where I was from, in Southwest Arkansas, you got a line of division. We're a little bit closer to Texas. So, like, then you had Paul Wall come out. And Paul Wall came out right when I was getting out of high school, And that's whenever I was really still not really taking rap. Wasn't serious or nothing. I just was playing around and shit. And I hit this fucking spring, and it fucking is still, there you go.
Good fucking job.
Anyway, I mean, Paul Wall came out, and that's where, like, a lot of the white kids, they were like, okay, we can rap now, but we now have to wear long shirts, and we have to talk like we're from fucking Texas, you know what I mean? So we was being like, come and dine, and saying shit like that, and I did that stupid shit, But you're a kid, you don't fucking belong yet. You're trying to fit in, you're trying to... No kid has it all figured out, you just want to be cool. Like, you wanted to rap and you wanted to talk about what you wanted to talk about, but at the time when you're a fucking kid, you're just wanting to impress people, You're like, hey, he's a rapper, and so you want to talk about whatever the fuck everybody listens to other people talk about. The same thing happens today. I mean, look at the shit that's out right now,
Yeah. Who have you toured with?
I mean, a little bit of everybody when it comes to country rap. I mean...
Who do you hate the most that you toured with? No one gives a shit about the good stuff. Everybody likes the shitty shit.
Yeah, I mean... Probably my least favorite person that I ever met on site was Colt Ford. I mean, I I just would say he was my least favorite just simply because this motherfucker knew that he was that dude. You know what I mean? Like, he knew that he fucking was...
The one on CMT.
Yeah. And I mean, whenever I went on his tour bus, we opened up for him at a River Run ATV park in Jacksonville, Texas. It's probably the biggest show I ever done. It was my first fucking experience ever dabbing, you know what I mean? So it was like my first time ever attempting to do a dab. And
wait, hold on. We gotta clarify for the kids out there. Which dab? Are we talking about? We're talking about dabbing?
No, I didn't hit him with the dab. No, it was so everybody, when you're an entertainer, man, the cool thing about it is when you pull up somewhere, everybody wants to fucking get you fucked up. It's like their goal. They're like, yeah, drink this, smoke this, fucking do that. And when I first got started, I didn't know. I was like, fuck, it's like you're the popular kid, you know what I mean? Like, fuck yeah, boom, boom, bam, bam, It's the biggest show of my life, I'm fucking gourded. I can't even walk and think, you know what I mean? And like, I've got 5,000 or 6,000 fucking people standing out there hooping and hollering, So I get on his tour bus with him, right? And he's, he'd probably kill me if he hears this. Fuck Code for it. I don't like him anyway. He had on fucking like some fucking basketball shorts. They were like mid-thigh shorts, right? Like no shirt on. Now he's lost some weight since then, and I'm still a fat fuck, so I can't really clown anybody for being fat. But I mean, first thing I'm not gonna do, I guess maybe if I'm selling 1 million records, fuck it, you know what I mean? I will sit around with my shirt off, like. But he's got a fucking film crew in there from New York City. It's a badass, little chick and a fucking dude, and they're fucking in there filming some documentary on him. And he's sitting there with these mid-thigh fucking little basketball shorts and like the old school shits, you know what I mean? Like where it's like you fucking see more thigh than what's covered.
I think we call those booty shorts today.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like, yeah, he could have possibly, they might have been underwear. I don't know. You know what I mean? Might have been some stylish underwear that fucking entertainers use. He's got a fucking pile of fucking pulled pork on a plate that's fucking 6 inches tall, And I walked on his bus by his right-hand man named Sarge, which everybody in the business knows Sarge. He's something else. But, I walk on there and he's got this pile of pork and he's fucking eating. I swear to God, no lie, he's eating the shit with his bare fucking hands. You know what I mean? He's sticking his fucking hands in there on camera now. The best to describe it felt like one of those old medieval scenes where it's like the fucking king and he's got the big turkeys and shit all around him and he's sitting here talking on the thing. But he said a valid point to him. I had a lot of respect for anybody that's successful in whatever they do. And he told me, he said, he knew he was getting a lot of flack because he can't rap. I mean, clearly he can't fucking rap. I mean, he talks. He talks and rhymes, But he sells records, so... And that's what he told me on the bus, He said, hell, everybody likes to talk shit about me because I can't rap, but hey, this ain't a fucking rapping contest, This is a record sales contest, And I'm at the fucking top of the food chain. So... There's a ghost in the house. But anyway, I mean, he's sitting there and they're fucking filming him. He gets up. He's like telling some story about Taylor Swift and how all she needs is a good rail in doggy style or something. He's fucking imitating it up there with no shirt on, shorts. And they're fucking really filming him. They're from New York, so he's selling the culture. He's over there fucking... Yeah, yeehaw, you know what I mean? And he's fucking emulating, he's banging her from the back, and I'm just sitting over there like, what the fuck? And now, mind you, I told you I just took a dab, so I'm higher than I've ever been in my fucking life, And I got cotton mouth so fucking bad, bro, and all I can think about, and I'm hungry, I got the munchies, right? I'm looking at this fucking pulled pork on his plate, and I'm like, this bitch ain't offered to share none of it, and like, I just says, right mid-stroke when he's telling the Taylor Swift bit, I'm like, hey, bro, you mind if I get a handful of that pulled pork? He gives me some pulled pork. I get off the bus because he's freaked me out, and get up on stage and forget the first 3 lines of my first fucking song. So there's my Colt Ford story.
Jesus Christ. So let's talk about a guy that I've never heard of. So I know Moccasin Creek. I know Jeff. I know Daphne. I know
Demon Jones.
Demon Jones. Demon's actually a really cool dude. And then, of course, I know Big Chuck. That's all I had. Who the fuck's Mini Thin? So I want to bring this up because his YouTube video has 17 million views. That
City bitch or whatever. Yeah.
City bitch.
Do we want to like listen to that? Listen to a little bit of it.
Yeah, just a
So,
little.
so people can know what's going on.
Yeah, especially when you think out
Just play
loud.
the
Well,
computer.
Especially when you think out loud.
If you want to run anybody off at this particular moment, people just
What's it,
put them close to the fucking speaker, and I'm telling you right now,
what's it called? City?
City bitch. Just
city
type-
bitch.
Well,
like,
what's crazy is his SEO on YouTube is so
I've seen
good.
this. This is fucking awful.
Well, all you got to do. All right.
yeah, turn that shit off.
So I'm reading his Facebook page, and he's probably going to fucking hate us all. Anyways, it says that he has shared the stage with 50 Cent, G Unit, Missy Elliott, Jay Z, Freeway, Benny Siegel. I don't know who that is. Fabulous, Busta Rhymes, DJ Who Kid, Nas, DMX, Little Kim, Upchurch.
Doing the fucking city bitch song?
I don't know. I've never seen this guy before, and he's
Get
saying.
the fuck out of here, man. I mean, hey, I got a 12-inch dick, you know?
So he
What the
says,
fuck?
with his unique style mixed with country topics in the past, reads the movie script he has recorded. Labels baffled his tongue in cheek with charisma dress. Blah blah blah. Let's see. I'm all right. So you're like, once asked where he belonged in the music industry, he replied, "I'm half Waylon Jennings, half Tupac, and if you were to have a niche me somewhere, it would be between Colt Ford and Yellow Wolf."
Hey, you know,
So
I wanted to be an NBA player when I was a kid, you know?
now I don't know if this is true, so you may
My
want to look it
shit
up.
hitting the water to the toilet sounds better than him rapping.
So I would look this up. So it says he won a major national MC battle with the Rockefeller Records.
Shut the fuck, man. All right,
Look-
first, hold on. Fuck that. No, this is all the time we're going to spend on this guy, all right? He is a fucking bum. He buys views. Fuck it, he's going to hate me after this. I mean, we used to be on the same label. I'm real shit. We were on the same label. Them guys can tell the story better than anything, all right? So I'm going to tell you what God loves, and that's the truth here. Numbers don't lie, is all I'll say, all right? If that motherfucker's getting 17 million views, it's the same motherfuckers watching them 17 million fucking times, all right?
It's up every morning.
So numbers don't lie. If that motherfucker's selling 17 million records, damn it, boy, has got a budget out of this fucking world. But no, I mean, I'm not going to talk his business on here, but let's just say numbers don't lie, all right? You know? And
I love it.
yeah. I mean, just he needs to remember that shit. I mean, like, so, you know, you can't get so caught up in the fucking being so delusional that you feel like people will believe that shit when they know for a fact you don't sell records like that. You just all of a sudden got all these fucking people watching your YouTube video, but you're not making no money selling records. Can't you look him up on the little thing you got?
Motherfuckers don't need to know about that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
He ain't talking about anything. I don't know what he's talking about. So, he's got 120,000 followers on Facebook. So, anyways, I want to get to.
Bro, he brought his mom to the studio, and she brought baked fucking goods.
I mean, I'd bring my mom to the studio if I was a rapper. My mom's cool shit.
His parents are like fucking Norwegian or some shit. He's not. He's from fucking like North Dakota or some shit. He's not. What the fuck is he talking about? Country shit. No, you want to laugh your fucking ass off. Go look up Redneck Life by Mini Thin.
Redneck Life.
That's Redneck Life, yeah. It's where you take Hard Knock Life and you just exchange it with the words Redneck Life.
I do want to ask you something though. Mud Life magazine, do you know them?
Mud Life, Muddy Beats, maybe.
No, it's Mud Life magazine. So I was looking up that Muddy apparel.
Yeah.
I'm looking at their stuff, and it gave me a something to look at. Now I don't know this for sure, and for those people that are watching, I am pretty good at fucking marketing. I would say so myself. So
We know.
Plug.
just want you to know,
I've heard it a time or two.
I'm pretty good at marketing. I do Demon Jones stuff and Mox Creek. Anyways, so I'm looking at my.
Not fucking mine though.
Oh, that's because I don't know if you're in or out. So Mud Life magazine's got 2.1 million followers on Facebook. Right, they're certified.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a verified page. But I go through, so the average connection on anytime you post something on Facebook, you get between 1 to 2% engagement rate. So he should be getting 2,000 to 4,000 likes or engagement per post. They're getting like 3 to 11. So the only thing I can think of is they got about 1.5 million fake likes.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that's true. Maybe if they listen to this and they may reach out and be like, "Hey, we need help. Can you help us?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Well, I mean, but don't Facebook like? I don't know.
Penalize you.
Yeah, and don't it like? They've got it designed now where you basically you have to pay for advertising from those pages, right?
So the thing behind Facebook and you got to constantly post and you got to tell stories. Once you start trying to sell shit, you start losing fans.
Yeah.
But you got to still like stories. So I'll tell you guys one right now, and anybody out there looking, Budweiser, their Facebook page. If you ever look in their comments, someone from Budweiser is replying funny stuff and engaging with their fans. When you do that, you get a lot more response, and then Facebook will make that post popular, and they'll start spreading across Facebook. So more of your fans will see it. So not only 1 to 2%, a lot more all your fans. So if you have 10 million followers, you want all of them to see it. But you can boost a post and get all your fans to see it. But I would never recommend boosting a post because you don't get to really select your
I mean,
audience
I've
in
done
depth.
it a few times. It didn't do a fucking thing.
No, you want to actually build ads. But that's a whole nother podcast in general.
Yeah.
So back to country rap. So looking at, so you got Kid Rock, you got Average Joe's.
So Average Joe's.
Chuck? Who's Average Joe's? Now I've heard.
Well, they're nothing anymore. I mean, they've pretty much. All right, so whenever they came out, they signed every fucking country rapper they could because they wanted to put a stranglehold on the genre. They had this grand vision of like what to do with the genre, where to take it, you know, and he sold the same recipe to everybody that went up there. I met with him. Upchurch met with him a few times. I mean, a lot of people met with him, and he threw me off with that.
You just keep.
But a
going,
lot of people met with him, you know, and they and all the all he wanted to offer was a 360 deal, where basically he gets 50% of your everything, and he basically did everything for himself. I mean, he didn't have to reach out to any other sources to do anything. Like, they had in-house production, in-house studio, in-house videos, all that kind of stuff. So I mean, he was out of pocket for nothing for these artists, and he used the strength to coat forward. What are we doing?
What, stop recording?
Yeah, I didn't format the card.
Oh, never push record. God damn, I mean, you
No,
just...
I pushed record. If I can record the whole thing, but it's just the cards.
Well, when did it stop?
Well, we'll just take this as a trial run. Let's just cut it off, the camera off, and just keep kind of vibing how we are with the audio. And we can take this, take notes, and go back and revisit this same thing, and then, you know what I mean? Not then.
Well, we'd still shoot this one out.
Yeah.
I can put another card in here.
Is this one still recording? Triggered.
Average Joe sucks dick. What's Trigger? Your dog?
Triggered.
Oh, triggered. Where's your dog at?
In my mom's room.
Shitting everywhere. Has he been shitting in your new house?
No, the first couple weeks sucked, and then he's actually got a lot better since then.
So just like that, I just like realized what's gonna work for this is you keeping me in bounds, because I'll go left field on you. You know what I mean? But you're pretty good at orchestrating it and keeping me. You got me looking like a big fucking. You see my big fat flap over here whenever you're fucking filming me. Oh. My fucking ass hurts.
Sitting on all that wood.
Alright, so recording?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we got time.
Alright.
so what's going on right now is he fucked up, and we're going to have to. He just cut, and then we're going to go ahead. It wasn't just a fluid motion like it's supposed to be. So he just cut, and now we're going back into it. So that's a plug for a commercial break.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you don't have
Are
any.
you tired of erectile dysfunction?
Yeah. My girl don't love me no more. All right, so average Joes. Who are they? What are they? What the fuck?
I mean, I don't even know who they got anymore.
Let's look it up.
I think they got No, I don't think they got Moonshine Bandits anymore.
Everybody's going independent.
Yeah, why not?
True. Save a lot
They
of
built their fan base over at Average Joe's, and now they're all independent. So I mean, why the fuck not? I mean,
money. Oh, that's Average Joe's Bar and Grill.
I just searched country rappers in Google, and the fifth result is Nelly.
yeah, yeah.
That's because that song he did with Tim McGraw.
Yeah, I mean, he's down, baby, your street. I mean, he's always kind of kept that little flavor, country grammar.
All right, so they have Cap Bailey, Colt Ford.
You know, Cap Bailey is out of Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Is he?
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
Yeah,
He's dope,
very
man.
strong. I am from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Says Cap.
Yeah.
His earliest memories. All right, Colt Ford, Cypress Spring, Devin Morris, Montgomery Gentry.
Yeah, well,
I think he kind of fucked their career. No wonder they suck now.
he died. He did. I mean, I'm just telling you.
Montgomery Gentry? He didn't.
One of them died.
Oh, just did. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's not a good duo.
Yeah, Cecil's
It was the
heartless,
younger
folks. It was the younger one. I thought I assumed it was the bigger one. He just
And
looked
then,
What about
then my favorite. We got to take a break for this one because this is my favorite. Sarah Ross.
yeah, she's awesome.
She is. She's a bad girl. Do you not know who Sarah Ross is?
No.
You need to fucking look it up. You need to Google it.
Who is she?
I toured with her in Branson, Missouri.
Is
She did not have much to do with me. I think my reputation.
I mean, shit.
Well, all right. So when I first came out, this the whole Average Joe saga. I released a song called "Stirring the Pot."
I would.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is she a singer?
What Cecil said.
Is she a rapper?
She's a country rapper.
Does both and does a damn good job at it.
fucking
Sings and
really
raps. She's really good. She's from. They're a bunch of hipsters though. It's kind of weird. I like when her and her band and stuff. When I met them, they all had on like little skinny jeans and Converses, and they were like overly friendly and shit. And I was like, this is country rap. We're not
Do
really
they drive
like.
Subarus?
Hey, I will say this.
I drive a Subaru.
So do I.
So,
Subaru gang.
Wow. Bang bang gang gang.
Gang gang. Subaru gang.
it's just because that lifted that Chevy don't fit in front of my driveway. So, Sarah Ross is pretty good looking. Now, she would probably be a bigger star, artist, if she had somebody that knew how to do their social media.
Yeah.
No.
Like Cecil Turner.
I'm not saying that. Plug.
Holla at your boy.
So, from their website, they have 6 artists now remaining.
What about
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty shitty compared to they used to have like 45.
Well, wait. They have a different... So, Average Joe's Entertainment, they have Backroad Records. So, you have a different... I mean...
Well, you know, they got into some cinematic movies and shit, too. All right, so the dude that runs Average Joe's is Shannon Houchins. All right, Fat Shan is what he used to be. He was a rapper back in the day, believe it or not.
Wasn't he with a bigger record?
From what I understand, I may not be correct on all this. Shannon rapped and was always cool with like Bubba Sparks and Colt Ford, which used to be just a traditional rapper. And they were on like some 2 Live Crew type shit, you know, just like high energy, like that kind of shit. From what I've heard, I may be bullshit, but and you know, he put his head on it and he seen something in country rap. He created this fucking place where you sign a rapper. I bring you along. You're hungry as you can be. You know, your hustle's through the roof because you know that's how you got to do it to make it.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, hey, bro, you see what I did for old Colt Ford? They got a fucking big old life-size picture of Colt Ford right when you walk in. They got a fucking receptionist. They got a chick named Rachel that talks to you, and she's really good, you know. They woo you in. They'll give you a couple shirts, whatever.
I found something on what you were just talking about. The Fat Shan guy.
Yeah,
It says, you talking about the movies and...
yeah.
Well, right, it says, country rap began to expand as a genre when Bubba Sparks and producer Shannon Fat Shan Hutchins created Sparks' 2001 debut album Dark Days, Bright Nights as an independent release, which was later re-released on Interscope Records. The trend continued in 2005 when country artist Big and Rich introduced Cowboy Troy to the country world via 2005's Locomotive, released on Warner Brothers, which reached number 2 on Billboard's Top Country.
And you know, Cowboy Troy, I've never really honestly listened to him, but everybody kind of has heard of him or seen him before. He's this big, gigantic black dude that dresses like a country singer but raps, and it's, you know, it's fucking horrible shit. I personally can't stand none of it, but I mean, there's a market for it. I mean, you know, it's just not my taste.
So it looks like Backroad Records has Charlie Farley, Lenny Cooper, Moonshine Bandits, Lax, and Tommy Chang.
What about
There's the money maker then.
Yeah.
Charlie Farley, he's from Arkansas too. As you know, he's from D Queen. He's really grown a lot in the business. I mean, they're all consistent, man. All them dudes. Moonshine Bandits, I can't say nothing but them dudes are kick-ass live show. And
I like some of their videos.
I mean, they're more about. It's not music.
Now, they're from California though.
Yeah.
So they're not from the South.
So country wise, no. When they step on stage, they got on shop shirts, the sleeves cut out.
That's a different type of country.
Flat bills. Yeah, they're more like the bar room, like motorcycle type shit, I guess you'd say. But I mean, they know how to entertain. They got this style that's like, you could probably say that it sounds kind of like Vanilla Ice used to sound like this, that kind of fun music, you know? Mm-hmm. And no songs, they don't have songs with a lot of depth. Even if they have depth, it's hard to take them serious, you know? But their live show is phenomenal, man. They got a little Chinese DJ named Chopsticks or some shit, and he gets down. They got a dope ass drummer, and I mean, we did Oklahoma together. The fucking craziest night of my life and best show ever. I mean, they had fucking 4-wheelers with trailers that had stripper poles on them, and it just was going down.
Jesus.
Yeah. That was when country rap was...
That's fucking selling cars.
Yeah. Country rap, man, when it first started, like when I got into it, man, it was at this new strange fruit, and everybody wanted to have it there, and when you showed up, it didn't make a fuck what you were saying, what you were doing. As long as you had a drummer or something back there behind you and you rapped over the top of that, people would go nuts. And they were 35, 45-year-old people, oil field workers and shit, people that had shitloads of money. So like you would sell the fuck out of merch. You know, you'd sell. I mean, shit, I made $5 or $6 grand off door gigs. You know, where I was taking money off the door.
Oh shit.
In one night. You know, and that went from no shit. Now I get people hitting me up all the time, which you know as well as I do. I'm refusing to book right now. So I get people hitting me up and they're like, hey man, you want to come to Columbus, Ohio, you know, and do this show with some really good name, you know? And I'm like, yeah, man, what's the business of it, you know? And they're like, $500. And I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Like, are you shitting me, you know? Like, what the fuck? I'm going to drive all the way to Columbus, fucking Ohio for $500, you know? I mean, I'm not trying to sound like I'm better, you know, like I'm some kind of big shit, but come on, man.
Tommy changed pretty good.
Yeah, I like dude. I've never met him.
The new Moccasin Creek video. I really liked his part in it.
Yeah,
now,
man.
did you ever seen that? Hey, y'all, watch this.
Yeah, that's dope.
Who's that guy at the end? Is he big in the
Hard Target? Is that who's on it? I know Jeff does a lot of stuff with Hard Target. Hard Target's a solid artist.
So yeah, it's Hard Target.
Yeah, Hard Target is he got hooked up with the Lax about I don't know a year or two ago, and been touring with them. Hard Target's he's a good dude. He's really talented. He sings, he raps. He had a pretty solid rap career prior to country rap. Then he created a group with his buddies that were doing his production and stuff, and they called theirself Hard Target. So they went out and toured as a band, and they fucked around and got lucky and got on that Lac bus. And the Lacs kind of took them under their wing, and then after they toured for like a season or two, then they fucking separated it. You know, nothing. I don't think it's no bad blood type shit. I think it just, you know, Hard Target kind of took the wheel back as Hard Target the individual.
Yeah.
So the Lacs, they're pretty creative now. They got what's called the Dirt Bags tour going on or some shit, and it's got like Crucifix. Have you ever listened to that dude?
I think I've heard him a couple times.
He's nowhere near country rap, but he's somehow all up in the stratosphere of country rap. I mean, but he's dope though. He's super dope. He can sing. He can fucking rap. He's got a good image. You know, he looks cool. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, they looked up in that Dirtbags tour. I mean, they're doing packed houses every night. The Lacs.
They were here like last week.
Yeah. I mean, they're.
Who?
The Lacs.
Fuck.
They played at the Red Room. I texted him. He never texted me back about it.
No, that's because I didn't want to talk to you.
What's that noise?
What the fuck is that?
That's a special sound.
Dinner's ready.
Cecil.
Cecil's got one of those sex dolls back there.
It just got completely charged.
Yo, dinner is ready.
I think we're good.
That enough?
I think so. I think the first one went well. Who are you calling?
I'm FaceTiming my wife so she can see the setup.
Hi.
Hey.
She's not cheating.
Are y'all still doing the podcast?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you
Oh,
that.
okay. I'm sorry. Hi.
Hey.
You hear the
I'm
crickets?
sorry. I'll let you go, honey.
Alright, I'm about to leave in just a second. Guru. Are we recording?
Yes.
Are we live?
Yes, we're fucking live.
Boom.
It's the dirty word. What is the dirty word?
The dirty word, bitches. Howdy, how's your mama now?
What's your name?
My name is Sandman. Not Austin. It's Sandman. You better fucking call me that. Because that's my name.
Little bitch is what it is.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
diesel.
Come here, little fella. I got something in my pocket for you.
Got something in the back of my van out here. Little big meow.
So, so what we're doing.